Close to 3 years after producing beats for Shatta Wale to Reign, MOG is on social media crying and alleging that the dancehall musician failed to pay him for the services rendered. While they engage in war of words, Yaa Pono is laid on the chopping board by some Kumasi-based rappers for allegedly disrespecting their city. But Yaa Pono says he did not in any way denigrate Kumasi. Is that a fact? We are seated to discuss these and many other issues on the show. My name is Benefo Boabin Abrantepa. Welcome to Bloggers Forum on Ghana Web TV. Welcome back. It's Bloggers Forum on Ghana Web TV. Let me introduce my guest, and it's the lady who has not been on the show since it started this year, regular pundit, but this year the first person on this desk to have taken the COVID-19 vaccine. Vida Educhumwa Boatin. Vida, welcome.
Thank you.
Pani, you need to say?
Yeah, I mean, but it's just a few seconds, so it's worth it. It's worth the pain, sharp pain, but you know. Obi uncle Obi.
Obi and Wabeti yo ya na say.
Oh no, a common demi mom.
I'm only switching.
Oh no, I was able to drive all the way here, and you know. I think say also Obi uncle Obi.
Oh right. Nania redo AK Nania 18 writes for oneplayafrica.com. Ekoso Kofi Jama nipa kesiye pa nana they are fine
nipa kesiye sen I don't boko nipa kesiye sen
say we irony we nipa kitaba wa from YSMia. Quickly, let's go for what is happening in showbiz. Ama Bruni is ready for Nkomo.
Sabo some prefer ye remu ye bosom match we who did least mistake ye do beko chese ye ntwa 10 days cry you nanso nsem chenchire twegu entertainment industry ese weni nensa o ka kire sensem wo hode a nkomo wo hode a ene na ye me amabroni na watwe nso ma bonsem na no tofa na me de besomo ye ntwa ye ho brasesia na se ne ye fie nkomo yasia na kakrom ha ye wo ide na nka ye nyina yinim se so bibu na ye nya ka rest in peace ye de no kwhye fema so ye papa usan obai wan bebo ne bra yo anka bibia to twa ho no ma na so ye nua pop skinny ai rapper pop skinny na odin nsem bia betuja o chiremu a ye ebony rain owu ye 2018 eye ni kromfo abosom woni hu bi pop skinny say ebony tiasen no ye lesbian ai girl yo ne konya accident a nyakopon to nsafreo Frankie Kuri o kira ono na no ye ne lesbian partner na pop skinny na eso o se wo ko won krom o se kwa kwasa ne mamen oni Frankie Kuri koye bibi oni ni kodi mpemegori eno na o se ebony kromfo abosom won bufu nti what ba se worry ba kra wonam kwanso ana accident na wo wi eno na nkofo se pop skinny na ye ebony lesbian sem hu ya mo kaya bullet e de abetu dwasa na papa nso a kire mu se ote ase ne no onye lesbian nti pop skinny ngina so be na wa wo ka se ebony ote ase no ye lesbian na no ne Frankie Kuru kwa na ehye ho amanfo du bia toto ama ne pop skinny pa na ye star boy kwatin ono so de abetu dwase pop skinny brana be pacho na asem na wo kan san so twesan ko se wunni nyina so bia is MOG baby so ati ase Shatta Wale ni MOG beat omo totoma won ho a MOG chiremu a 2018 rain album na Shatta Wale di ye no makoma kudu o produce man na so Shatta Wale amani ske bia o na Shatta Wale say on kai say me send 100 Ghana cedis for each song and na Twitter say pa ni nyina echi 100 cedis na wutua no ena ebinum nsawa woni against we wa buy na Shatta Wale woni hwe asema MOG aba beka je say woni ske bia but Shatta Wale aka so dey bi asem na nya no kware watua woka nti se Shatta Wale ni ska na se Ghana ha se na nkofo kire na producers any beat makers wo ya wontua wonka bonze na artist no apeka kre bia hye wonsa na Wale hu se na nkofo toto ma no so beka se MOG beat unka no kware urefia umame cross and 1,000 cedis apart from 100 cedis no tua for 10 songs no sanso send umame 1,000 Ghana cedis nta ya kan no so kan Ay, Pono biom, I like that. Yaa Pono, ono na anu akoyi nika. Na wotwe atwam yo release this track there your friend Fat e de ma Shatta Wale Stonebwoy ne Samini. Na eno na enom ni mu no line bi ankoye American rappers for ne de. Yaa Pono chema wo Shatta Wale, wo ni Beyonce akoye nyom big record he say yo. Na wo wi ane small boys ya sansa be ya hojo Las Vegas. E na American rappers say hene ne ha. Wo Yaa Pono ya wo he won support movement ne na nyame ya ado na Shatta Wale aba ne aba be enwuma ma se nye blow ne ade a ade se na be ka se ehun hia na efan ikosi eno na eye two artists omu feature wa hoje Las Vegas you Kempaluta any Frimpong wa konwo echi wa to won bo ase ahyehe this track bi ama Yaa Pono amanfuti a je say ensam ne de esusu yankasa na enu na Kempaluta say wo Yaa Pono P2 papa wo shemu a je say wo ye pani a wo shemu a chenso ye hu hwe eyi Frimpong no so chema no na o kan Frimpong na echa je say uptown energy nyina say na ye ri o chirema sanka Messi ye football wo Yaa Pono Frimpong say wi no man ka yemfa ma wo so yonku bi chin onua yampa Adebayo footballer wo ka afani face adamfo ne ni benya ansem kakra ma won tem tetel na no nanse ne ya fani face ye de no call across psychiatric hospital ye hu se video bi photos bi twe gua ye che se Adebayo wa kostra fani face hu se oni ho tesen ne eko wo chirema kwakumenu ana odi enim eno na ebusuafo na di bibia ba betudwa mokaya Vanessa ne mai kwasra fani face na kwakumenu na ase odi mu chiama eno ebusuafo ni se debi nwa na nwa hyehye nwa de na kwakumenu kwa wo ba ho no wo ka che wo se hwe na wan fa pictures ni videos ankoto abontin na wo atambe video ndi akwakoto YouTube monetize ebusuafo ni se wani nje hu fani face sister kwa grant interviews de sembi atotudwa na nkofo se na ase nka fani de na adamfo ni kwakumenu nti we de ankenye ade bia but Aisha MOG de na anu ato asem no o so onu de ne nti a o ye papa o je receipt le ni binini o hwese kwakumenu edi ani ma ama bibia ye fine mo free akwaku afa de busafo ma san so atwa mo ho be se mo kane gumu ni ade nti Aisha MOG so se Ghana ha se de bia mo so your gratefulness nkwa na nka ne kwakumenu ye de anka boni be ne wom amanfo mo ne busafo ne ya adwan na se mo so kwakumenu wa predo so yet some common so dia ene ye Uncle Ben high love great Ben Brako ene odin sembia babetudwa recently oye interview no chema 2018 mu abesi na ase one ne yi twa pictures bi wofu se won hu gu ho ne ade na wode ntama kakra kata won ho ahene kakra se won hu gu ho bibisa no bembra ko se won nu won ho ye ono de he's just promoting his culture and tradition nti enye yi hu ma amuka se wo yi won ho ye na won opportunity ne ene obesen so atwa sa picture na obehye kena akra chi nkan no nti bembra ko se ono de yi ne ho ye so the bemba ko sem no kogua movie director Pascal Aka ono na ochirema movie industry na egu atete apansam the situation ne de de akọ emergency na asem o kan me say anya actress Vicky Zugade ochirema Pascal asem na waka ne de yiw se se ade nyema mu yedin movie na cheda anko yi but de wo tone ne se na o kasa asa wo ya ahoma so bi Kana for kwabna sa adwebrew ma ye bia munjai gay nsem ya ba LGBTQ+ nsem ya kekekeke asa manfo afa ne personal na afa de wa attack yaw just hate comments to sa group ochema ne ye ne yaw kwa ye nuhu kra ye ya sofo a mo agin mu a chese mo kekekeke nsem mo se mo Bible mo read ne sen God is love Inti se mu se obi akoye gay ni lesbian na se mu ani so enye mama mu Yakobon onye judge ne ti kwabna se eye ma ye bia munjai ayo na se de kwabna sem ne to nchen a singer Becca you da ono na bosum ye twem ne Yakobon to nsafre ne maame na mu Becca ya aso ne maame ntem tama ne maame ti ase na ne ntem che da enye okesa na ja maame yi okọ ne samenchi na enu na amanfo hwehwe se o so maame ewudi a we di ankansa anka enye hwe anka yi ubekọ bi ni ade amanfo wo kire ma Becca anko yi but Becca nso mba mbe kire mu so say nti na wantumi anko ebusiafo no class celebration of life na ame na wo ye fa ni tribute no won fa ni dimpo anka ho cause wo so ne maame tam na oti ase na won tam monye nti won afa anka ho amanfo se Becca na ye den a na wo ankasa wo maame owo boso me nkunu wantumi anko na yi Komara wan say ndi enim se Becca de bibi fufuru abetuja na wa kiremu ne nti awantumi ankwa ye ndi enim na so Becca nso de de bebrem na say yes sorry so I am for radio presenter Akwesi Aboagye entwato Akwesi Trema na same de entertainment shows ba TV and radio so a ebuso ankasa edoso but onu po de enye problem man because it's all about diversity ni ade but onu no ni main issue ne say entertainment shows ni oye wo TV so ni radio so no akwa yes a discussion no nyama chada nkomuye cause we inviting for bad discussion na work can it has lost its quality simple and short we say it has lost its quality akosi aboaji a oye host of entertainment review we Peace FM so o chema ni heydays or starting na show bi okoso total entertainment 205 time on who say as a show no direction na what the man ankoye no ojaiko into which now say we entertainment pandemic na say which na near many kwa you also have the choice to shop but the okasi muma quality muma munya den as a mukona muko keka nsem bia for trend na enche damboa sa na kwesi aboagika you na watwi nkomoni edi ni na egu ya pon me am the brew ye frame me ama broni abantipa over to you.
And that's Amma Bruni with the tidbit segment. We call it Nkomo Ho Issues Day and some day debris. So you heard it. Which of the topics that he would want to touch on before we move on to our major discussions? Nana.
Okay, when I'm first I say by that. Also, I try tea. I try book me so the chairman I publish it. But let me speak on the. Ebony was killed by her hometown for practicing
lesbianism. Pope Skinny.
The same way I went here. I think there's a reason why they say don't speak ill of the dead. You know, the little memories that people have of the late musician, and looking at what is happening right now in our country with
LGBTQI plus.
Yeah, plus for you. It comes across as if then in a way those who had or those who have some fun moments of the girl, no, they might even wipe it off. Chromasi, we know what happened to Michael Asian losing from 1.7 to 640 something. 6,000 or whatever, you know. 600,000 followers on Twitter. And tonight I feel like
Twitter, you know, say any factual. Yeah.
So Olusu followers nana.
Yes.
So followers ne finish.
Yeah, I'm told it was not even up to 1 million followers.
So
yeah.
Okay.
Whatever it is, there was a drop in numbers.
Yes. So I feel like maybe we're here, you know, and some of these things come again to the fact that the circle is allowing people to trend anything anyhow, and the more they say some of these quote unquote foolishness, you know, they get numbers and they get people attention for nothing. So I felt like it was an uncalled for video. So when you can shut up. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So when you can shut up. After all, I mean, Pope Skinny, if people are supposed to come out and say the things that he also does, I'm not sure he will also be happy.
No, be so in the video, Beba.
What am I saying? And I panic one tiase. Into one tiase, no crap on and money is on win. And there's a father who has been trying so hard to get over a daughter's passing. I won't me cross you. Or far artists because of Nibano. Still went to me. You know, you go and wake up unnecessary pain for family. You know, and even aunties and uncles who had probably no idea. Or probably who are told the father that Obama wanted to see you, will go back and say a catcher, say a can say a nyampa. You are bringing up issues that to you are enjoying your hype. Oh, Pope Skinny have a cancer, no. Pope Skinny say, everybody there, the girl, then they be lesbians. Yeah, Pope Skinny talk them. But the things that the after effect or the ripple effect that will come after what you have said is what I think he should have had considered a bit. You understand what I'm trying to say? But hey. So the
father is saying he should apologize. Do you think they should take it a step further? Probably press charges against him and I say
if the family of the late Ebony think Pope Skinny has no proof, right? They can take him on.
But do you see that coming?
Oh, I think that it will only make the pain in the family worse. Therefore, they wouldn't want to prolong it. If you're not pooping, you be being with that. When cousin be being, but tuna na betiase. So
yeah.
And sometimes I say be being to and I say experience. I will say, and no. So I say, but a tour, it's different how you feel it. So if the family want to prolong it, I think it will just bring up pain. And like, you did go 1 year, 1 year, 3 years, passing crying chair. People are still grieving. You know, like, what am I saying? There's a song that was just released, Ebony featuring Wendy Shea. It brought emotions up again. And no crowd, people haven't gotten over. Even fans. I have a TV show. And when we play the song, we know over 30 something messages. Ebony I miss her nose, I miss her eyes, I miss her it, I miss her say, I miss her say. This was not necessary. It was uncalled for. Let me also talk on the quality of entertainment pundit as you know. Oh, it's a crowd. I say, come on, I say, okay. Say a show host, you got now shows a cassette or your political show, or prepare. Oh, sorry, 5 a.m. do office. Yeah, we say because question of who a politician. Ultimate turn for her. Now no one wants a cassette. You common sense. No one wants a cassette. Oh, by a show base, yeah. Madam, I'm sorry, makes me a year.
Say be a waya ma akukwan.
Larry King live for how many years? Do you know how old Larry King live was before he passed? I said, when you start, it's the easiest thing in life is to start something. To have a dream. Oh, say madam tia show book 3. Say new number. Dream that we know. But when you start to sustain it, what am I saying?
Yeah.
Why you're lazy? You you become lazy in as a presenter. We have seen you hold artists, female artists, ass and things, even breast also no for. To me, bisa artists or tell by interview say was the panty color thing. And your excuse is that when you ask an entertainment person any question, they will answer. So therefore, you ask them any question. Who has caused the so-called whatever that he said to fall, the standard to fall? Who has caused it? And Prince FM, regardless of whoever sits on the show, is rated as a big show because of the platform the show is on. There are people in powers that be that never change their tuning off from Peace FM. And there are people, when they hear something on Peace FM, it is the final thing. No matter what you say, they won't change their mind. Peace FM. So for you to come and say that, oh, may your political show, yeah, me find it serious. He was
exposing himself.
No, not exposing or contradicting like he was.
Okay.
Yeah. Because 1 minute you are saying showbiz entertainment is a serious business. The other minute you are saying if you sleep and you wake up, you can do it. Who goes to farm leaving his farm tools at home? Who quite all? Have you listened to Peace FM in recent time, the entertainment TV show? In recent time, let's be sincere. When they come, what's the agenda? What's the conversation like? Read headlines and ask pundit, to overfire the now we namha, na kwaku namha, na ama namha. If we are Yaa Pono, it's done. When others sit down to research, to put together content, to try and get people to speak on the matter. He also made a, in the same video.
There have been instances where they've had people in the studio. For instance, when the Dr. Awal Mohammed was nominated, there was someone close to him to speak about how the man is and how passionate he is about tourism.
No, I get that. And I'm a say, oh no, you're host, no. And the time he started changing to sleep, wake up to come and do a show, as compared to the time he spent to do a political show, he needs to answer the question himself.
Okay.
Who is causing the standard to fall? Let's talk about the pundit then. Who is a pundit? Who qualifies to be a pundit? What is the criteria to be a pundit? And who even sets the criteria or whatever the definition of a pundit? Say, the punditing, whatever is reducing. Bro, if we all sit here as if this show was a political show, I can bet you, if you call the chief of police he will come and sit down here and talk. How many artists haven't you reached out to be on a show? I'm gonna cancel on you last minute. How many stars? If this show was a sports show and you call somebody from the GFA, they will come and sit here and talk. We the people in the so-called entertainment industry, we don't carry ourselves, we don't give the respect that the sector or our industry needs so much that the people outside the sector will want to be part of it. So if you are having issues with your pundit and I say, oh, yeah, will be a man in Bekasa or show so and I say, oh, say, other platforms because any piece of they don't meet the level. It's so wrong.
Right. I mean too.
Avantipa, I will touch on Pope Skinny.
Okay.
He has come up with a show called The Stubborn News. Now say stop his where he will spew a lot of nonsense to direct traffic and hurt people's lives and I say I'm carrier or build it for years. You said Sir Ebony and Frankie Curie went to BA Bonga purposely, I'm quoting him, or purposely to have sex. And the gods of the land recorded that abomination and told themselves that we will not allow these two girls to get out of our vicinity unpunished. We forget that there was also a soldier, Vondi, who died through the accident.
Innocently.
How they almost act no referee na.
Say obi there is an candidate. Obi amani san obi.
There be other driver and the intimians no. No, I'm trying to let you know that there are inconsistencies in Onu Pope Skinny in the revelation of person Maya ENTB that was say tenancy no. You understand? You said say if you listen to the video carefully, another time you say that they should ask the gods of the land and they will tell us that what he is saying is a fact. Oh yes, you're trying to tell us say the gods of the Garland no. If abominable acts are done on the soil of Accra, they will not punish you. Now, what you are saying to Mpenifu ewo Kintampo ehonom. You asked Nana say, should he be punished? I feel that they should summon him there. So be PF report of what Amukra mon summon none sunsun me pio enzuom na mumusa ne se dintina okasa. There's an art to public speaking, and Onu Pope Skinny has lost it. We're losing credibility. Me fan quite check and saying when the Beyonce video came out, or swear heaven and earth said Shatta never stepped foot in America and he is an American bank among Photoshop and he was fueling sad rumors, what happened? You came back to apologize. And now no feel say you pick up people's lives or carry out my building and rubbish them on stubborn news, So this is something as if he's enjoying Starboy Quatting go through pain. Because Papano, I watched his interview on one of the stations and he was broken. Please, that stubborn news, you feel say you are outside the jurisdiction of Ghana. Would it be doing same hunua? We are warning right from the shores of Ghana. Say if you feel you want to do stubborn news, go out and search for your stubborn stories and not to destroy other people's career. So we are telling Pope Skinny, enough is enough.
Enough is enough, the words of Vida Aduchunwa Boatin. We'll take a break. When we return, we'll delve into the Shatta Wale and MOG controversy, and after that, we'll focus on Yaa Pono's facts, which has also stoked controversies. Bloggers Forum on Ghana Web TV. We are back. It's Bloggers Forum on Ghana Web TV. My name is Abrantipa. Vida Aduchunwa Boatin is a columnist. Nanaya Redu, OnePlayAfrica.com. We are discussing Shatta Wale and MOG beat. So, like 2 days ago, I saw a tweet, and actually, MOG beat tweeting at Shatta Wale. It reads, "Money man Shatta Wale, me, I see you as a big brother. I see you as a big brother I never had. I know say you know be stingy like that. I produced 10 songs on the Rain album, but I no see no cash from you since 2018. See this man laugh so hard. And then he listed the songs that he produced on the album. Now, after that, there's been a rebuttal, a number of them from Shatta Wale. Well, some of them I will not be able to read because of the words that he chose. But he says, you sent me beats. I mixed and mastered my songs myself. I sought you out. Now internet give you mouth to come say nonsense. I think I like this beef. Then MOG comes back and says, see, 500 cities, then 1,000 Ghana cities. Was that what you promised? You even lied to my mother that you make her life comfortable with 1,000 cities upon all the works. Now, before this one, Shatta Wale had said that he paid 100 cities for the beat. It's a beat, mano, 100 Ghana, titisika, 1 million. So this is what we have here. I have been speaking to some music producers. So I spoke with Apia, I spoke with Magnum, I spoke with even MOG himself. I spoke with a number of producers, and some of these producers, there are some producers I've not mentioned who have also been involved in this whole controversy. They've come out to share their experience as to how some musicians have had to take advantage of them, use their beats without paying them. There are others who are also saying that at the end of the day, they are giving peanuts. How does this happen? Some are also complaining about publishers and all that. Nania is a digital person. Nana?
About it.
I say MOG, upon all the songs that he produced for Shatta Wale on the Rain album, one of the biggest albums Shatta Wale has produced after coming back as Shatta Wale. He was paid 100 cedis for a beat.
I am one.
Yo, mama. No, mama. What could have accounted for this?
Education. Around here, education. I've said it 1,001 times in our industry that say obi person will ye doctor or come medical school. Obi person will ye lawyer, obi call law school. Obi person will ye way, obi call. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yes.
There are schools for everything. I mean, in our creative sector, our school is even bigger than the law and all whatever, because education is online. We don't person work in a classroom. Right? I see the whole producers complain as this: a young guy who has vim or who has talent or passion for creating music has been doing it in his house. The mother is complaining, right? Sends thousands of beats to artists, different artists, to say, Charlie, oh, just bra, I play beat, try my beats, then make you see how the thing will go. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, like you said, one of Shatta's comeback song was produced by MOG. So it's not as if there's a conscious effort as a producer or as a musician or as an engineer or as an artist manager or as a publicist to take time to spend like 10 minutes or 5 minutes a day to read about our craft. Do you know Gamro has split sheets in Ghana? Do you also know that Gamro can actually take on and take money, producers can sign with Gamro as artists here in Ghana
and get their royalties?
Yeah, ma, I didn't say a long mathematics. You know, in Ghana, when you're talking about copyright and royalties, I said, I didn't but it's not. We have a CMO in our country, yet we complain of lack of royalties, and people are blaming the institution. What has the institution done? What have they done? I went to Ghana. I sat down with Rex Oman, and we had a long chat, about like 3-hour chat. And I noticed that the problem is the artists, the producers, not even knowing that I am a beat maker. I need a split sheet in my studio. how does the split sheet work? Go to Gamro, you pick 2 sheets. Sign one, artist sign one, right? Give one to Gamro, because that is the evidence of work done.
Yeah.
Once the song you produce is released, you have to do proof of flight. People don't know why people like us who have shows on television started tweeting music videos that we play. And then when you tweet, they will not be read because education. Gamro law says that you have to prove that your song that you have given us as evidence now in paper is also aired or is in public use. So you play a song for Shatta, you give them sheet, you sign, right? Or to a radio so you have to just record the thing and send it back to Gamro. You see the process as proof of flight that I produce Kakai for Shatta. This then they play them for Andom FM. They play them 4:30 p.m. Then Gamro will take them and file them. So they know that they have to go and take money from the song you produce because it is in use. Because you see, thousands of songs are produced in a day in this Accra alone. But not all the thousands are released in the day. So until it hits the public for public usage, then Gamro can work on it. All the boys, I've listened to people today on Hits FM, Wednesday on Hits FM. Producers were saying they didn't even know they will make money from their beat production after the song has been released. They didn't, and I'm like, Jesus, what is happening?
They just enjoy creating the beats.
It's not enjoyment, bro. I'm saying that it is the fact that you were at home. We all been there. When I wanted to do this art thing, me and my parents, not be small thing. I have to literally leave my house, stay in a friend's house, steady until I got my break. Do you know I produced a newspaper? The 18.com newspaper. At the time I was doing it, people were calling me, hey, but you, how you doing? It took me 3 years before I put pen on paper to do a newspaper. I steady. Because I wanted to know the process. After I've made the paper, I want to know how I can distribute the paper. I want to know how I can collect my money. I wanted to know the challenges that comes with even doing the paper. Education. Our system is weak because players no, we don't educate ourselves. Now when can I say my beat, even MOG has traces of email. That is proof that I sent you beat. If you're not email and say I'm charging 1 cedi per beat or 2 cedi per beat, but say the case in the court, your lawyer can argue on the basis that there's a proof that you receive A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. What do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
We have to educate ourselves. Then we have a CMO in Ghana. But everybody is complaining about copyright, complaining about royalties, complaining about this. It's so sad. We look so funny. Because if you go to South Africa, they also have a CMO. They have their royalty collection society. Do you hear them coming out to cry? Because they follow the systems. They follow the procedure. It's that easy. Yeah, come about publishers. Then what is the publisher? They are saying they are signed to ASCAP, obviously BMI. It's the same as Gamro. And all these organizations in the world, they work with Gamro. It's the fact that, I don't know if it is the fact that Gamro is in Ghana and the way some elderly musicians have made it look. So it kind of looks as if it is a scary place for new talents to go. I don't know.
Right. Does it appear to you that the producers are not taking their work seriously, considering the fact that, there are people who they are not on top. And so, looking at way back 3 years ago, MOG was not as big as he is now. And he may want to produce a song for a star in order to, use that to climb to the top. If you are juxtaposing the two, are they being unserious?
I'll start my discussion by saying that there's always been this news out there that the music producers are not being allowed to operate in their own space. I said they are being relegated to the background or more efforts here and Shatta and how they deserve to end on a song and I say on an album. And it looks like you almost push your signature to a I said they feel that is enough to feed them some way, you know. Once I want to say, oh, MOG did Everlasting by Stonebwoy, and Nunkwa is enough to, you know, enough recognition for me not to, you know, kind of put a price tag on my works. Now, what's the Shatta Doka? Or Doka saying? We all don't know, and you know a car or didn't. We all don't know because
we all
how
don't
are we approaching? No, what for value? I'm told so. Because I don't know a shop be I'll be Rema or Kota there will be no price tag on an item. Until the moment the person agrees, say, well, I think this beat is going to work for me, you know. You tell them, bro, it is 10 CDs, 100 CDs, 5 CDs, because they are even supposed to get something, remittances from Omo royalties, and you know the system won't work. So what will work for you as a music producer here in Ghana is a one-time payment of some beats now, Wobono. And if our last, you know, guso, naji. Now, I feel Shatta was kind of monitoring how the beats now ever performing on the, like the album no ansana but Chia Bibi. Because he kept on saying, say, why you 10 solid tracks for me and not even one hit? That should tell you so, or you'll be because you kind of push the beats to him on your own but he's waiting for that big break before he sees the relevance in paying you. Because he didn't sort after your beats. You rather pushed it to him. And he's seen you work magic with other artists. And he didn't buy 10 tracks. Bako Crown Farmer.
Should Shatta not be asking himself that question?
No, I mean, he feels that he's done his part lyrically. Into what production-wise, no, who could see same mamiana. You get it? And for him to take MOG's mother's number to send a momo to her, no, it should tell you some person in one kobo crab accounts and now you be their tonsio. So that signal and no should tell you that this person is not ready to give you any money whatsoever. And so you put it back in the mail or you talk to him, say, Masa, even though my essay says, Mama Bono, this is what I would love to get from Mejuma Meyemao. And listen to what he's going to say. Before you jump on social media, say, open sympathy or say, open DNO. Now, if I'm an upcoming artist and I enter MOG studio and he starts to, you know, show me some professional muscles, say, hey, you have to do this, you have to do that. I'll question you and say, Shatta cry head your year. So Shatta to me 100 cities and then me up and come in there's a 2 Ghana. You understand? So he needs to place value on himself, on his craft. Send a beya BBC and Tony Beam. But I bet him he is not going to give him any money. And 1,000 cities he sent to his mother can be the cost of all the 10 tracks. Because 100 Ghana, because all ban one bob will be and on one shake where Jumanu Moody and all the whole come out. So they should let us, you know, assume the next time if you're approaching a brand like that, now make sure say their price tags. Now I also admonish the music producers, say they should take advantage of online beat sales. No, I see that from Nigerian musicians a lot. I mean, even if it's a $5, you know, Afrobeat, you know, something, just put it out there and sell it. Than waiting for artists to always work in your studio. Now we have most of the artists producing the songs themselves. What's my say? So if you can make $1 or $2 or $5 from online sales of beats, you will be amazed who will buy your beats across the world. And based on that, you know, who say beats in the famana, they can travel down here and to even work with you sometime. Well, they should take advantage of all these things. Now, a time will come, nobody will walk into your studio to record again. Because now all you need is a laptop and some software and you are done. And we've seen songs, you know, say production-wise, it's not tight, but I hate it. So they should take advantage of the online music, beat sales and, you know.
Okay, Nana, I wanted to ask you a question, but...
you ask the question.
Okay, so looking at what has happened now, will it not be okay for Shatta Wale to say, okay, well, you produced this number of songs for me. At the end of the day, I didn't get the magic that I wanted or expectations. We didn't agree on any amount. But for relationship's sake, take this.
No. You see, I was coming to talk on the other matter, which is the metadata of music that our Ghanaian artists and producers and engineers don't even think about. I am a digital expert in music. I sell music online. I work with The Orchard, which is linked to Sony Music. If an artist sends you a song to upload on the stores, Apple Music, Spotify, and the rest, and you send a metadata form for them to fill, it will take them like 3 weeks. A metadata is like giving credit with book names, like legal names, so that when I'm uploading the song, I write songwriter, I need to put your name. Then I will go and add performance. So lead vocal, who did the lead vocal, guitarist, this, bassist, trumpet, this. I need to do all those things with legal names. They don't do that. Because, and for producers, you make extra cash when the song is released if you are signed to a publishing company, when an artist indicates you as producer on his metadata. So if you wake up in the morning and you feel that I am a young boy, I'm youthful exuberance, I have an idea, I want to send sad beats, then you see the artist, they have their email, beats@so-and-so@gmail.com, and you send it there, and you don't add anything to it. Not even a non-disclosure, not even a contract, an MO, nothing. And you just send it. You expect me to come and pay you. For what? For what, bro? No, let's be sincere. For what? I'm paying you for what? For using your beat. Okay, for using your beat, if the song becomes a hit, I've given you referral beat business. The number of referral marketing MOG got from some of the stars that he gave beats that became hit records are even more than those who paid him. So you can't come and you give me the beat on a basis of freemium that use the beat. If it becomes successful, I know that I can get referral businesses from you. A lot of underground artists are going to MOG, and I'm sure a lot of the producers, because of the hits that they produce for artists that they give free beats to. So that one too, would they go and give the artists some money? They won't do that. So the right thing to do is, I know that a lot of young producers are watching this, a lot of young talents are watching this. Bro, we want our school be free, they're online. We have people in our space who have done it before. If you go online and you have 5 minutes, that's one thing about entertainment people that we don't like to read. Just spend 5 minutes a day. Read about what you're doing. I'm not saying stop the talent. You can have the passion, keep on doing it, but read 5 minutes.
Get educated.
Yes, 5 minutes a day. 5 minutes a day. Read about it. Wikipedia, it's all there. Take your time and read. If you don't understand anything, find somebody who can explain to you so you get it. It is, listen, I was so sad to hear on Hits FM, top producers say they didn't know they could make money after a song has been released. It is a big problem. We sit here and we say, oh, Timbaland, Swizz them are rich and these guys are poor because metadata is what is feeding them. When Timbaland produces a song for Missy Elliott, he doesn't go and stand and Missy and say, Missy, give me money. Missy, give me money. Oh, hi, Missy, quiet. He won't do that. The system works. It is when Missy label, yes, you have to indicate production, Timbaland, who played the guitar. If it was him, they will indicate because everybody's contribution has a certain amount of royalty percentage that the person is supposed to release.
Has to be acknowledged.
So some producers are able to even give melodies to artists. Listen to me carefully. Some producers, when they are playing the beats, they will do the melodies and they will even hum it on the beat and send to the artist. The artist must indicate in his sheet that so and so are living. If you go to everybody that uploads songs on the internet, will tell you it is there. The reason why Ghanaian producers, some of them are broke, is because they don't even follow through to ask the artist, please, have you indicated so you can send me the ISRC code? So I send to my publishers. All Gamro has ISRC codes in this country. A lot of producers don't even know that. If you are filling a form to upload your music, it asks you 2 questions. 1, will you provide your own ISRC code, or your system, if it's TuneCore, if it's DistroKit, if it's DistroPlug, will provide one for you. Once you click, I have my own ISRC code. That means that you're picking it from Gamro. That Gamro code is what they will use. It's like a product to find the product on the market. They will use that to track the music wherever it is being played in public and take money for public usage of the music. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So it's about the education. As a MOG Shatta Wale, maybe it's a beef, but I see it as a level where the industry has to move a vehicle forward. So we are going to use it to teach people how they can fix such errors. Because a lot of young boys are coming up who are still sending beats to artists without adding any documentations to it, because one no crowd part of. So I call them being the beats email channel, and them say, I've seen some beat. And when he calls them, he makes sure that Charlie, bro, come and work on your beat. Let's do A, B, C, D. What am I saying? And you will be at this Adam. Who beats now? Come on, no panel, on a bedding. On a bed, you see, you cannot beat in the crown, refi. 2 1 hour first, Charlie. He had data for beats you are sending me in 2020. No, me here. Or see, me need data because I've changed my laptop.
Yeah.
Please, 5 minutes online will not kill you. Go online, do your research, learn. When you learn and you don't understand, find people who can teach you. Government office, someone say, oh, you're complex. I'm sure if you go, so when you have very parents, I'll call every day, somebody will sit down with you and help you. If not, there's a group called Alliance for Change, led by Regizipi, Boli, The Hammer, and the rest.
Yeah.
Trigmatic and them. When you reach out to these guys, they will help you. Our problem is way bigger than you see. This problem is way bigger. It starts from the likes of Zap Males their time. Do you think Zap Males is making royalties from the songs he produced back in the day when he was the hottest? Ask yourself that question. Can you compare Zap to Timbaland in America? You can't do that. Heavy K in South Africa, you can't do that. So that means that this problem, the root is deeper than you see it.
Okay, let's take a break. The root is definitely deeper than you see it. We'll return. In fact, what Nanayao said, they are facts. And so we'll be doing Yaa Pono's facts alongside that line from Frimpong and Meda case from King Paluta. I am a King Paluta. I say, Kumasi, Americans, already a good Yaa Pono, so yes, more crying. Yaa Pono is explaining himself on Twitter, saying that that line was never meant to disrespect Americans and that he's been taken out of context. We are back to discuss that issue. It's Bloggers Forum on Ghana Web TV. So last week we discussed the beef between Shatta Wale, Samini, Yaa Pono on the other side. Yaa Pono is out with a song titled Facts, and in that song he takes a swipe at Sarkodie, Samini, Shatta Wale, and Tiny. Sarkodie they also on
Calligraph joke.
Yes, almost on any no mukwe na Sarkodie is Ghana rappers in the mood mo compare or mukrana makreti. But in fact, that line has not created any controversy. Rappers in Kumasi are angry because there is a line in Yaa Pono song that says, "Only Beyonce koye collabo wie sanko kofa Kumasi rappers and one featuring near the ade." And the Kumasi rappers are angry. The likes of Frimpong and King Paluta have released songs. King Paluta calls his Meda case. Just the same way there. Meda. We try wrong meat. Frimpong says that line, he needs to take it out of the song. But Yaa Pono is on Twitter saying that I am king in Kumasi. I go never trash my people. After Beyonce means Kumasi is hotter than US. Read bars. It's a direct question. Nana, Mami starting free Vida ho. Vida.
He cannot give us.
Is it a gaff?
He cannot give us that kind of interpretation.
Sir.
I mean, he shouldn't try.
Because
that was the exact thing. Because he feels that Beyonce level no was true. So America there, any question could do on Hokobom. He said, I think on Hollywood for the night. Omukocha news a day. I don't know. Apparently, I followed Yaa Pono and in the freestyle sessions and about 10-15 years ago. The King Mojo vibe, D-Crime, dance swabi. I'm not share some single room. Oh, those days me kind of lyrics because me the benkuba could be different. No, I'll rhyme me. I mean, so he was. I used to enjoy those sessions a lot. And Ben Abu this track, it kind of did it for him, putting Tiny Sarkodie, Shatta together to destroy them. I was bracing myself for a masterpiece. Because in Chai, anyone who said Guru did justice with this track to Kwame Eugene. Say, United this track as a Chinese, so near or young rapper, Passa. And Guru did that back to back when you back who cry and free. Now come to the facts by Yaa Pono. Massa, and lyrically weak. The jabs were substandard. I think so no, ne facts nankasan to me no, it's factually factless. Me who baby a metimi aso de aka say oh had de wa killing master senka way secondary school time and this track will not even win you 1 plate of rice cry or dining hall.
Hey,
because me who osisa ko de tia yes ni tia yes den I mean no can so ni ti say bibi fufa no wa hu comparison ni yetumi we job ni ye you say awards in Ghana no ya tailor no just to suit Sarkodie and always giving him awards. That's false. And now you agree with me that Sarkodie works for the awards every time. And I feel Pono Biom or Yaa Pono's pain because he can rap classmates pa dia and Kone Sarkodie mon and Komotana the same classroom. But Usha guys ni na to me progress to a certain level or no still are all backtracking kakra. But when things like this happen now, sometimes you don't need to be the one always celebrated. You need a contact up there. So here a few friends say more kakra na also ni more you can get it. But this is the case you feel say was success need to mean drew through like Sarkodie success no. Who feel say you will be mum na yell. But you have to look at yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, say, I started with D-Crime, I started with Kimojo, Danswa, Biambaku, and I say, when see night class, be quite the same. I mean, who say, you know, saying, working man, or pay for another business. Wow. But you, any reference to Yaa Pono, oh, that's only we now. Oh, that's only we now. I mean, why is that a tag on you? And instead of the lyricists that I have known from 15 years or so,
it's one thing that was highlighted in both songs,
yes.
Frimpong and Kimpaluta.
Yeah, so you listen to the Frimpong's track, that line, this track, no. The guy did so well on Meda Yaa Pono ma. I mean, he said that on one thing I wait to me in the rap, I achieve it. You get it, and then you don't come back to this demo. You employ one of your uptown energy boys, black boy. I mean, insults, saying any substance, any lyrical flow, any content. Now, it makes the insult irritating to the ears. So, what you guru nyom na? Oh, do attempts. Why you do attempt now? Why would you enjoy?
So
that's not the case. You understand? That is not the case with Yaa Pono facts in it. I'm very disappointed. Maybe need beef for Papa. I don't assume.
Nana, are you disappointed or you are loving it?
Beef. anyhow, we'll go.
When you're vegetarian.
No. I think that first off, Yaa Pono line or can say after Beyonce. When it Kumasi rappers never hear feature, it's not a diss. Let's be clear.
Okay.
It's not a diss to Kumasi City. It's not.
So it was if it to be a diss, it's a diss to the Kumasi rappers, not the city. Okay.
Let's be clear on that.
Okay.
He didn't say that after. He didn't attack Kumasi.
The city.
He said only Kumasi rappers.
Okay.
That's why the boys.
That's detrimental.
No, I'm trying to say that's the boys. So the boys all good.
But how can you detach the people
I'm coming to
in
detach
the
it.
city?
I'm coming to detach
because
it.
it is the location that is calling for.
No, I'm coming to detach it because that's what happened to Sarkodie to against Manifest. Sarkodie, Yaa Pono, D-Crime, Bourbon Fly, Waddle, the Tema Boys, they had a certain rap line, a rap style, where one word plays the same meaning as the other. So Sax Yawa, that people were laughing at him in the to say I'm a free pro bono was okay. People were laughing at Sax with that because people felt like pro bono means free, but to him as a rapper, he was doing like the same word, explaining it in the same line. So free means pro bono. Well, so the guy said, "Oh, table for now." Free, what must I say? Yeah, the pro bono was big for you. But free, I said, but Ghanaians decoded the line as what? Because it's like free means pro bono. So she should just say pro bono. That's what's happening to Yaa Pono right now. He could have just removed the Kumasi from it and say after Beyonce, only underground rappers be a feature. That one would have not been a problem. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Lyrically, that would have been cool with people and say, oh, Paul, it's like our cost right. But because he attached Kumasi, because he was trying to link the boys to Kumasi. Not because Kumasi is not a good place, but I said boys never form and I shut and what's wrong. Now, to the tweet he put out is false. He explaining what like the Yaa Pono thing he said about read the bars, whatever. No.
The tweet is fake.
It's fake. It's wrong.
It's from a wrong account.
No, like I said, like his reason is false. You get it?
Okay.
Because he came for the boys, right? He didn't come to praise the boys or Kumasi. He came for the boys, trying to make Shatta look like what could Beyonce, Anna Waba Kimpaluta, Anna Frempong, Anna Jamal, Anna Kokuflek. So obviously nobody will be happy with him as a rapper in that space. What am I saying?
Yeah.
So that explanation he's given it doesn't hold water.
You think Kimpaluta and Frempong did justice on their songs?
Yes, I think that people don't like Kimpaluta's diss record because the words in it, according to people, is too dirty.
Yeah.
Like some of the words he used.
Yeah.
We've heard Pono rap, we've heard Pono use similar lines in his rap music before. And it was cool. Is it because it's Yaa Pono? What am I saying? Between the Frempong and the Kimpaluta, Frempong was spot on. Just that I feel that they kept saying, "Don't attack my city," and as a music lover, I felt like they should have said, "Don't attack me."
But you can't blame them because most of them trace their inspiration from where
they come from. Musically, like I'm saying, bar wise, Yaa Pono didn't insult Asanteman and Kumasi. When you Kumasi atem, one can say Kumasi nye, and I shut up one can say I was say when you Kumasi rappers. What am I saying? Maybe I know people say because boys need to Kumasi intina or Kasa and say don't attack my city. No, don't attack me because if I was in Takoradi and Shatta had come there, it wouldn't have changed the case.
Okay.
What am I saying? Frempong did very well with this record. Nemu Ucha so in them.
And it was like close to 3 minutes.
Yeah, 2 minutes or so. And then second wasn't
okay.
Because Anna, that's one thing about young people in the music space. Meaning say sure. What am I saying? I said yeah, so she said yeah, Udi Yaa Pono tema. I said well I don't get it because that song, that line I was expecting to say, but that's sorry for no. Now for so.
Okay.
We don't expect Pono to do anything because if you as a young rapper you are going against somebody quote unquote who's a bit ahead of you, you have to go for him so that
I think people. 2 minutes he did justice.
Oh, see, the next song he released, Shatta Wale also. Have you heard the record?
He's released it.
Yes. I can show you. They sent me a song submission.
I didn't know he had released
yes,
it. Yeah, I know he has a song with Shatta.
That's what I'm saying. It was too short. Okay. Like Yaa Pono, that's sorry. Not twice. Once na Shatta yeah. But that's not a bowling. About 1, 2, 3. You will forced to reply. If Yaa Pono doesn't reply for him, beef no. But some people ball, sir. You will be forced to respond because you are also a rapper. Come on back Twitter and I say Uncle Fred Black Boy, whose COVID 21 this track is very useless. It's down. It's not even a diss song. It's useless. Yaa Pono should allow him to release that track.
Okay.
But I feel like because twice so 1, 2, 3. The numbers that he was getting, he got 40K from the song to Yaa Pono, that line on YouTube.
Yeah.
Now we be crowded. So imagine saying twice so 1, 2, 3. That's why Kimpaluta made it clear that this is just the warm up. So I'm not getting there. I know I clear say me train on the baby bar. Me say me the Chiano.
That's what I'm fine, man.
So they have to see that because right now beef in the man numbers no bro.
My disappointment with all the releases, the fact that almost a video and count.
Okay.
We saw the beef from the ladies. I mean, it was backed by quality videos. One frame point. This would have been a brilliant opportunity to launch yourself or brand new BBR, but they were just releasing the audios like that. And see, yes, the ladies have shown us it's me with videos. They should also keep up with that pace.
All right, thank you for coming. Nania Redu, aka Nania 18, is with OnePlayAfrica.com. Vida Aduchunwa Boatin is a columnist. They've helped in having a riveting discussion on this episode of Bloggers Forum. Thank you for watching. And a reminder that we are celebrating our 22nd anniversary. We have a list of activities to celebrate or to commemorate the occasion. There is a road safety campaign. We have programs that you will be seeing on our YouTube channel, Ghana Web TV, and also some interesting stories on our website, www.ghanaweb.com. So log on to the website, go to our YouTube page, watch our videos. Let's get interactive on social media. It's at the Ghana Web, at the Ghana Web. We'll be back some other time with yet another exciting and riveting episode of Bloggers Forum. My name is Benefo Boabin Abrantipa.